the CDC is a political movement, and so these activities are not only unique to the CDC, and the CDC have experienced, far more challenging moment than what has currently engulfed the party.
Okay.
Well, there are individuals who are in the party. Once they go contrary to the philosophy and the norm of our party, those individuals will be subjected to punitive action. So as such, Representative Thomas Fowler was one of those persons who was subjected to punitive action, and that actions were being decisively taken. Unfortunately, the CDC is an institution. The CDC remains the creator, and those elements become the creature. So the CDC creates and produces political creature. So there are some who will go against and will take punitive action, and there are some who we can say to you without super. What Senator Saah Joseph knows, element who was one of those elements who was polluted, so and though that kind of a polluted element leaves the CDC has been extremely disastrous about that. Saah Joseph, he's not the first person. There are other people who can willingly, like you see, Chairman Molu, who saw it, who worked, who had a portfolio in the party. He left the party at his own volition. So those people can be respected. But unlike other people who are traitors, who decided to betray the existence. Are
you referring to Saah Joseph as Saah Joseph as a traitor? Is that what you're saying, Honorable SG?
No better word to describe the act. I think it is upon the sons and daughters of the young men and women for students today to plant unto himself a naked arrogance and to think to reward this institution with this institution with betrayal. We can say to you that Saah Joseph is not doing. We're not surprised. We have dealt with a lot of elements who have betrayed this party, and the party dealt with them. Saah is one of those polluted elements who is now belong in the past of this institution, and he shall be rewarded accordingly. The Liberian people is aware.
Are you not bothered?
When the CDC encounter you, when the CDC encounter you, we know you. When the CDC encounter you, the changes and the transformation that transform you is not done in secret. The Liberian people may be bold, but they're not stupid people. They know exactly. So if you come here and decide to falsify your role and try to falsify your history, the Liberian people will reward you diligently. And that's why we can say to you, the CDC is not surprised. The CDC will deal with those people who will leave the party honorably. Those who will leave the party honorably, they will be respected. Honorably, they will be reflecting. They will be reflected in the picture and honors of our history. Those who will reward this party with a sense of betrayal, the CDC has no sympathy for these creatures. But instead, they will be done. Mr. Joseph was recruited. He was recruited to betray this institution. And after he was subjected on an investigation, when he realized that we are about to expel him from the party, what he did, he chickened out. I can say to you, Mr. Joseph, because we got the intelligence that Mr. Joseph was being recruited by Mr. Boakai, and because of his devious workings within the party, in fact, immediately he was being interrogated, he was being scrutinized about his working, his dubious and double standards within the institution, and because he realized that decision was reaching a conclusion. So what did he do? He chickened out and began to spill out lies, outrageous lies against the institution. But the institution is not bothered about that. The institution has moved forward, and the institution is looking, and there will be more people. In fact, there will be more Saah Joseph. So those people who will come, they will be dealt with accordingly. There will be other people who will be better, far better than him. Those people will be honored, they will be celebrated. The CDC remains the creator of creatures. So the creatures cannot create the creator. Instead, the creator create the creature.
Well, out of what you just said, your chairman Janga Augusto Kowo, on yesterday at CEO told the Liberian people that the departure of Saah Joseph of Montserrat County is a big blow to the CDC. You are appearing to sound different from what your chairman say. How do you reconcile that?
Basically, the chairperson was speaking in context.
Okay.
Basically, the chairperson was speaking in context. The chairperson, not something, people spin exactly, for their own purpose and their own objective.
Mm-hmm.
This chairman was saying to you, people who contribute to the institution, if they decide to leave with dignity, those people can be reflected positively in the history of our party.
Okay.
But unlike the character Saah Joseph, who have told a bold-faced lies, a colorless lie. But the level of the Liberian people saw the element and the individual called Saah Joseph. He was known before he joined the CDC, and he had no role. He had just been a beneficiary of the institution. The first time we got to know Saah Joseph, it was under His Excellency Dr. George Manawia. I can tell you, I presided over that convention. See, Mark Doyen and Joseph, fortunately, we got to know him when Mr. Weah said it was one of his opportunities. In 2011, he was also opportune to run again as representative, and he became senator. And today you said and you think you can allow yourself to be recruited by Mr. Boakai to undermine the very people who stood to you, the very people who have served you when you came from nowhere, who gave you what even your parents did not give you. Nobody associated with you will give you. Today you said and want to denigrate not only that, and you told an outrageous lie on the institution, and you think so. The chairperson was saying that look, there are people who leave this institution with reputable, with reputable record. Those Saah is nothing less. Saah is a record in the past, and we do not empathize with him. But Saah, you can rest assured, Saah will be confronted because the CDC do not pull back from people from what you call political deviant.
Okay.
And Saah come and he said, those are the people who live in the party. They need to be aware. They need to be aware of this institution. The institution will not push one step back. The institution will deal with external reactionary. They will be confronted with the wrath of the People's Party.